who killed them. Vester Flanagan shot the reporter and photographer yesterday morning while they were on the air live in Moneta, Virginia. He was eventually caught along Interstate 66 near Markham and then later died at a Nova Fairfax hospital. Brad Bell is live in Moneta tonight with a look at what we have learned about Flanagan today, and it seems every hour that goes by, Brad, we're learning a new wrinkle about this guy.
Yeah, we are, and none of it is pretty. As you said, there was a press conference just a couple of hours ago. The station general manager confirming that Vester Flanagan's time as a reporter here was so troubled, he was ordered to seek counseling. He complied, but his behavior did not improve. He was fired. On the way out the door, the general manager said Flanagan essentially made a threat against the station, but they never thought he would turn to the sort of violence the whole world saw yesterday. The memorial outside TV station WDBJ-7 continues to grow. Viewers bring flowers and food as though to the home of a friend after a death in the family.
It just hit too close to home, and I just felt like I needed to be here to see it and support it.
At WDBJ, the staff says it is appreciated, especially today.
I think the reality is setting in.
The reality? That reporter Allison Parker and cameraman Adam Ward are not coming back from their latest assignment. The morning news team today observing a moment of silence at the time of yesterday's on-air ambush. Parker's boyfriend, Chris Hurst, himself a WDBJ anchor, spoke to me last night at the scene of the crime, clutching a photo album she had made for him.
She did call us the cutest, newsiest, prettiest couple ever. She loved what she did, and she was going to go so far in this field and was well on her way.
Hurst also now speaking out about gunman Vester Flanagan.
They said his name, I was not surprised.
Known on air as Bryce Williams, Flanagan was fired 2.5 years ago from WDBJ for a pattern of disruptive conduct, a termination he blamed on racism.
He was disgruntled in every sense of the word.
Last night, police searching Flanagan's apartment find evidence that he'd been planning the attack for some time. In his car, police find the murder weapon and many rounds of ammunition, along with what appears to be a disguise. Roanoke's mayor tonight saying it is time for a discussion about mental health and guns.
It could have been me, it could have been you, it could be anywhere and anyone. And at some point, Americans are going to have to wrestle with it.
Well, back live now, you're looking over this car at the memorial here, and there's a television crew. That is a crew from WDBJ. They continue to have to cover this story themselves. It is a difficult task. They're getting a lot of support from the community. We expect to see even more tonight. A vigil is planned here for 8 o'clock this evening. In Roanoke, Brad Bell, ABC 7 News.
Brad, thanks. Virginia State Police say they now are investigating reports that one of their officers forced a news crew to delete video footage that was shot where the search for Vester Flanagan ended in Fauquier County. A crew working for the BBC tweeted out last night that an officer told them to delete their footage or they would lose their camera. Such a request would be against state police policy. We'll have a look at what investigators found inside Flanagan's car after it crashed along Interstate 66. That's coming up for us at 5:30.
Allison Parker and Adam Ward are renewing the debate over control in the U.S. As Brandy Hitt reports, now are calling on Congress.
I'm sorry that she's not going to be there.
Grieving father Parker is turning his daughter Allison's shooting death into a call for tougher gun laws.
These people are crazy and guns. I'm for the Second Amendment, but there's got to be some common sense.
The gunman behind Wednesday's shooting live on WJ had a history of anger and aggression, according to station manager who fired him 2 years ago. And it's believed he sent this suicide note expressing admiration for the Virginia texture. Parker's father says when you add Newtown, Connecticut and Colorado theater massacre, it's finally time to enact stronger mental health screening for gun owners.
Politicians that kick the can down the road, they're in the NRA's pocket.
The issue, a longtime political hotbed center on the presidential campaign trail.
If guns were not so readily available, if we had universal background checks,
mental problem.
Just before the shooting, Walmart announced selling high-powered assault rifles, not for political reasons, but because consumer demand down. It was a handgun that was used in Virginia, and police said it was purchased legally.
A petition has also started to cancel a gun
Virginia this weekend. It has a few hundred supporters, but not will go on as scheduled. In Los Angeles, Brandy Hitt, ABC 7 News.
And you just heard from him a little bit there. Republican